This is a $40 weighted vest, and this is a $200 weighted vest, but what makes this one so much more expensive? So the main difference is going to be this $200 one uses plates versus this $40 one uses pouches filled with sand. On this $40 one, it has 4 sand pouches on the front and 4 sand pouches on the back. This one in particular is the 20-pound vest, but they offer a weight range from 12 all the way up to 140 pounds, and the size of the sand pouches may be different according to the weight. But the cool thing is you're able to easily remove as many of the pouches as you'd like. Having the option to do this allows you to get a heavier one, remove some weight, and allow yourself to work up to that extra weight at no extra cost. That's a really cool feature because that's something this $200 one does not have. Like I mentioned before, this one uses actual steel plates rather than sandbags. The steel plates come in pairs with the weight ranging from about 12 pounds up to 40 pounds. The weights slide into the vest through the bottom and they're held in place by some pretty tough Velcro. The plates fill up most of the fabric in the front and the back, giving the vest a very strong and firm feel. And going back to the previous point, you can adjust the weight by switching out the plates with heavier or lighter ones. It's just not quite as precise as dropping a pound or two with the sandbags, as well as the plates can get pretty expensive. From a comfort standpoint, this $200 one has 4 back pads, 4 chest pads, and shoulder pads. Whereas the $40 one has no padding other than what feels like very minimal padding in the shoulders. But they do offer an option to get shoulder pads as an add-on, which attach with Velcro and is definitely something I would consider getting if I was to buy this again. Both of these vests feature a small storage pouch on the front. The storage on this $200 one is much bigger and more easily accessible than this $40 one. On this one, you have to flip the pouch up and then undo the Velcro, which I find very inconvenient as the pouch is now upside down and all your stuff falls out if you're not careful. Both these vests tighten around the waist, where this $40 one has pretty big and thick straps that do secure really well, but definitely seem like a bit much. Whereas this $200 one has double straps that are much smaller, as well as they're made of this stretchy material, which makes it much more comfortable. And where the Velcro attaches is hidden under this pouch in the front, which gives this vest a really clean look. But the $40 one does have a water bottle holder built into the waist strap, which is a cool feature. When it comes to performance, both these accomplish what they were built for, but each has benefits over the other. This $40 one is a bit longer and bigger all around when you're wearing it, which may be an issue for shorter people. And with the lack of padding that this one has, it was actually pretty comfortable and wouldn't be bad to wear for long periods of time. Although I would still recommend adding the shoulder pads for some extra comfort. The water bottle holder is a cool feature, and although it's not something I would personally use, it's cool to have the option. And the build quality is very solid, and I foresee this vest lasting for a very long time. When it comes to using this $200 one, it's better in almost every aspect, which you should expect for such a high price. All the padding makes it very comfortable to wear, and even with the stretchy waist strap, you still get a snug fit. The pocket is plenty deep to easily fit your phone and anything you need, and honestly, you could probably even fit a water bottle inside the pocket. It's built very rugged with heavy-duty materials that, in their words, holds up to sweat, dirt, and extreme tactical training. I personally haven't put it through any intense training such as that, but I wouldn't have any worries about it holding up in any of those situations. And not to mention, there's Velcro everywhere on this thing, which means you can add patches or you can customize it any way you'd like. It's definitely a lot more tight and snug than this $40 one, but it's not unbearable, and I'd rather have it a little too tight than too loose. So overall, it's a lot more slim, more comfortable, looks better, and it would be a lot better fit if you're a shorter or smaller person. So after testing both these vests out, I'd say if you're doing strictly cardio-based exercises, I'd recommend the $40 one. It is a bit bigger and bulkier, but I found that those aspects actually help when it comes to cardio-based activities, as it doesn't bounce around near as much as this $200 one. But on the other hand, if you're strictly weight training with little to no cardio, I'd recommend going with this one. It's much more slim and compact to your body, which makes weightlifting much easier as you hardly notice that you have this on. But when it came to running, it did bounce quite a bit and became uncomfortable pretty quick. So really when it comes down to it, these are both high quality vests and you really can't go wrong with either of them. I'm personally going to be keeping the $200 one as it just fits my needs a bit better than this one. But let me know in the comments below which one you'll be getting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.